Hey, Lori, Gemini Tarot. I'm here to give you a reading. This is going to be for Cancer for June 2021. Yes! If you're new here, hi, I'm Lori, Gemini Tarot. I'm a tarot reader. How this works is that I will be using multiple decks, so if the first reading doesn't resonate with you, usually the second and third one will. The first reading, I will be using the Barbie Tarot deck. Please note that these are general collective tarot readings. Make sure you check your sun, moon, and ascending sign. These are general collective tarot readings. If you hear background noise, I do have windows, I do have pets, and I do have my boyfriend. He's working as well, so you may hear some background noise. Do not force the readings if the reading does not resonate. It was meant for another Cancer, and in readings, energy goes vice versa. Make sure you follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I'm going live, when I'm dropping content. Comment down below if the reading resonates with you. You like the decks, you like what the hell is coming out of my mouth. And in the description box below, possibly, maybe, there'll be a link where you can go ahead and book a reading or, subscribe to a Patreon or something like that. I'll have something down there eventually. 1, 2, 3. So let's go ahead and throw cards down. This is going to be the Barbie Tarot deck. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. So I do have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. I did try to do a reading for you yesterday, and at the tail end of it, like towards the Oracle reading, it cut off. And I thought about saving it, and I was just like, nah. I have the Knight of Pentacles. This is Taurus energy. I have the Tower card, Scorpio energy. I have the 5 of Swords, Libra energy. The Ace of Wands, Fire energy. 3 more cards for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. For June 2021, the 9 of Swords, Gemini energy, of course. The Ace of Cups, yes! And the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Ace of Cups, water signs. So, the bottom of the deck, the overall energy I do have for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising for June 2021. It is the 7 of Cups. This is going to be Scorpio energy. So you actually have a lot of options and choices, and there's this new karmic shift. And I know Cancer, it felt like for the past, I want to say 7 to 5 years, it felt like there was a lot of challenges and a lot of distractions. And it just felt like every idea or every time you attempted to do something, it felt like you were just hit a brick wall. I saw 333 when I was just saying that. And now it feels like finally, like a sense of divorce or or starting your own business, or it just feels like since you've taken the time to be accountable, to be fair, and really, instead of engaging in drama or whatnot, you just become neutral. You become as neutral as possible. There's really good things that are coming for you. And because of that, there's this, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of choices, and things are in your favor. The good thing is that there are 2 aces. So this is going to be about beginnings. For some of you Cancers, this is going to be changes at work, positive changes that are going to be happening for you through work. Okay, so I have the King of Swords here. Okay, it feels like for some of you, you have honors, whether you excel in honors, you graduated with honors. You're you're being notarized in some shape or form. I am seeing like somebody going to court, whether this is like for a divorce or custody. This could even be for like this could be like, it could be small claims, but I'm really picking up this is for like, this could be like a harassment case, defamation, trademark. It feels like for some, this is some sort of harassment. Justice is going to be by your side. It feels like things are going to be fair and things are going to be in your favor. This is you completely chill, all right? I'm just seeing you just being very fair, very diplomatic. Okay, so for a small percentage of cancers, it's going to feel like somebody did you dirty, like this person ostracized you and expelled you, like you were dishonored. You were dishonored and shunned. For like 1,000 generations in your family bloodline, like the Klingon way. It feels like maybe you were expelled, you were dishonored from a group of friends or family, you're ostracized, you're a pony boy, you know what I mean? You're a loner dotty, a rebel. And all of a sudden, like, things are going to be in your favor. Things are going to be presented, like a lot of facts, proof is going to be presented. And now this person is going to try to kiss your ass. And you're just like, I don't think so, 10, right? That's going to be like a small amount. I just kind of got like the audacity of this person. The audacity. I also heard for one Cancer, I miss the days when men would walk towards the sunset and they never returned. I also heard that for one Cancer. Okay, that's just like for one. Okay, so it feels like things are very fair, very diplomatic. The Knight of Pentacles, you're moving in a very positive direction. Since this karmic shift, it feels like it started in Aquarius season, but by Scorpio season, Libra, Scorpio season, you're going to have a lot of options and choices. Things are going to be like a lot of abundance is going to be coming towards you. So you're slowly and surely moving up. It feels like for some of you, you are exceeding very well despite of like an age group or a gender or sexual orientation. It feels like there's some sort of somebody who has a lot of disadvantages and that those disadvantages become an advantage. It feels like you are accepted in a very unique niche or position. It feels like there's not a lot of people that graduate like with honors or with this particular credentialing or this particular high score. And it just feels like you're a one of a kind. It feels like there's like some sort of new record, like this age group or because because of your gender or because of your sexual orientation. It feels like because it's so unique, like this is the first, it's something unique. It's hard to describe it, but you're just kind of going with the flow. You're kind of going with the flow with with this Cancer. I'm seeing somebody like putting out your resume, applying for jobs. I'm seeing somebody registering to go back to school, to go back to college, to a university, to complete. They're trying to complete, a few credits so they can get their degree or the credentialing. It feels like within a very short period of time, you're going to be able to graduate, or you're going to be able to excel or rise to the top to whatever business that you want to do. The Tower card is the Scorpio energy. This is for some a spiritual awakening. I just feel like more that this is a magical fluke, an unexpected surprise, because that's really what the Tower card is, and it can be bad depending on the placement of the cards. But I'm not getting that. This is like you realizing that you're on fire, like you're a queen, you're royalty, you know, you are this is something that you've manifested, and you're just like, now your mind is blown, like, I can't believe I manifested this. I can't believe that this is now coming into fruition. The Five of Swords, this is you setting healthy boundaries, Cancer. A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, you used to try to be like the perfect prince or the princess, whatever you identify with, but you felt like you always had to please everybody, that you couldn't say no, you had to do what was best for everybody, you had to put on this happy smile and pretend that everything's fine, but it is not fine. It's just like that meme, you know, it's just like, you know, everything is fine, but everything is not fine, you know, and it's just, everything is kind of falling apart because you're tired of, no matter what, like even when you mold yourself to these people or the situation or the environment, it always backfires. And the lesson is, don't do that. Don't mold yourself to these people when you know there's a whole bunch of red flags, when you know it's toxic as fuck, and you feel like you gotta work things out, you gotta work out this friendship because you've known this individual for such a long time, or you've worked at this place for so long, and there's some positive perks, but there's more negatives than positives. It's more than one individual. It feels like you feel like you were isolated because of like this succubus or this douche nozzle, right? You know, like the evil stepmother, you know, it's like, you know, like the whole Disney thing, like the evil stepmother, or, you know, like the vindictive, like, you know, villain man or whatever, you know. But this is about fulfillment, and you're realizing that you're trying to fulfill other people's needs when you need to start fulfilling your own needs. 1, 2, 3, 4, I saw. Now, the Ace of Wands, this is a new beginning. It feels like for some of you, you've taken on this new project, this new, there's a fire that's lit under you, and it sparked this new creativity and made you realize that you want to invest, like starting your own business or start tackling certain projects, whether it's DIY projects or possibly like doing some sort of spring cleaning. For some of you, you're gonna get some action, you're gonna get laid, and nice, right? Nice, okay. But it feels like you're gonna start getting positive attention, positive feedback, and it brings like a little spring in your step. It feels like for Cancer, okay, it's going to be like a little bit of Schlagenfreude, you know, happiness and the misfortune of others. And I'm sure I mispronounced that, and my apologies. But that's what it means in German. It's happiness and the misfortune of others. And somebody that did you wrong, you're going to hear some news, word from the grapevine, or they're going to have to eat crow. And it's going to give you a little spring in your step. It's kind of like Eric Cartman when he's proven right. You know, he's just like, one more time, Kyle. Say that again. Once more, Kyle. You know, it feels really, really good. The Nine of Swords, this is Gemini energy. You're freaking out, and you are afraid of this new adventure, this new beginning. You're afraid of what others might say. You're afraid of people, people that are never going to understand you. Like you're Veronica and they're Heathers, right? You're Veronica and they're Heathers. Like, why would you want to be a Heather, you know, when you are a Veronica, right? And Veronica got Christian Slater. So think about that. Just Think about that. So stop worrying what others are doing. And I know you feel like you're gonna snap like a rubber band and you're gonna blow up. You feel like you're just gonna, you feel like, you know, you're bottling all this and it feels like it's a slap in the face and you wanna, you know, go off on them, but don't. The Ace of Cups, all right, you're gonna be reconnecting with some old friends. I'm also seeing you reconnecting with new friends. I'm also seeing a new love interest. It feels like with this new love interest for those who are single, it kind of started off as a one-night stand, or, you know, it was just kind of keeping it casual, but you've actually like each other, you know, you have like a lot of like common interests, and there's, you know, mutual respect and attraction and all that fun hoopla. All right, and it feels like this person actually wants to really like socialize and hang out with you. It feels like this person wants to show you off, you know. Not only are they attracted to you, but they want to show you off. The Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. This is about learning to love and value yourself, Cancer, okay? If you're gonna if you want a whole bunch of, a lot of options and choices that are coming to your beck and call, you gotta learn to love yourself. So if that resonated, make sure you comment down below. I enjoy hearing feedback. So the second deck I will be using, it will be the Beetlejuice deck. So let's go ahead and throw cards down for Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising. We're gonna go ahead and use the Beetlejuice deck. If the first reading doesn't resonate, hopefully the second or third will. Excuse me. I got the Hierophant card here, Taurus energy, the Temperance card, Cancer, Pisces energy, the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy, two more cards, the Strength card, Leo energy, one more card for Cancer, and I have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. See that card at the same placement again. The bottom of the deck, the overall energy, I do have the Moon card, okay? This is going to be Pisces energy. So you need to follow your intuition, and you know that that toxic ass person is going to come back in your life, all right? You know, if you say that motherfucker's name 3 times, like Beetlejuice, 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 they're going to come up like a cockroach, and they're going to be like, it's showtime. Here I am to try to ruin your life after you've had months or even years of dealing with therapy and trauma and trying to do internal healing. I'm here to ruin you, right? You know deep down all those red flags, the red flags that you see in the beginning of the relationship, beginning of the situation, beginning of the environment, will be your demise. Run. You are in a position of power. Like some of you, you have like some sort of like social media presence, or you have some sort of power or authority. You're in a situation where you can kind of like have your Me Too moment, or you're able to air your grievances of some, you know, some way or form. Like you're gonna turn your pain into art. So the Hierophant, this is Taurus energy, okay? So as Taurus season ends, you're starting to kind of get back on track, if you will. You're starting a new routine. You're starting to become you're focusing on your health. This could be exercising more. This could be cutting like sugars or carbs. It could be little small things, even just drinking more water. It's just the little small things go a long way. I'm also seeing somebody just picking up a lot of books, somebody going back to school. I'm also seeing somebody speaking to a counselor or a therapist. This could be speaking to a marriage counselor or a therapist. For some of you, it's definitely trust issues on whether your partner is faithful or loyal. Okay. I'm also seeing like somebody pregnant, somebody becoming pregnant. That's like for a very small audience. Now the Temperance card, Cancer, Pisces energy. There's a lot of growth. You've been spending a lot of time working on yourself from the inside out, taking accountability, trying to improve yourself, having a better understanding of relationships that you have with people, and grieving, letting go, and reprioritizing your life, you know? And because of it, the universe will continue to reward you with that. It feels like for some of you, you're at a good place in your life or a good place in your relationship. It feels like things are improving. The High Priestess here, it feels like somebody is trying to sabotage you, trying to sabotage your relationship, trying to sabotage your reputation. And it is somebody who, it feels like they're superior or they're a know-it-all. It feels like because, you know, oh, they have a degree, or because they went to this school or university or college, or because they excel in this field. It feels like there's some sort of like this snootiness is like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're uneducated because I went to you know, it's just like deep, like rooted insecurity. I'm sorry about that for you, you know, for some of you. Sorry about that. You're like, that was so annoying. I apologize. There's some sort of secret that you've been holding. This could be some sort of resentment. It feels like there could be some sort of resentment that you're holding, Cancer. The Strength card, you have the strength to overcome this. It feels like if you don't speak your truth, if you don't air your grievances, it will consume you. It will destroy you. Like, you know, Anakin became Darth Vader, you know, like you don't want to go down that path, right? Now, the Temperance card, this is about learning to love and value yourself. Okay. So it's kind of like you can hold a grudge all you want, but you know, it's kind of like that weird phrase, like that's a weird hill to die on, but at least you're dead. You know, it's like you want to hold that grudge. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be right? You know, like this will consume you, you know, like this person smoking a cigarette and then look at this, then like it's going to consume you. Like this bitterness, this resentment, it's going to swallow you whole. And it feels like there has to be some sort of healthy outlet, whether it's like vlogging, journaling, doing a spell, manifesting, whatever the case may be. But there's got to be a way to release this anger, this animosity, this fear, you know, that's, you know, because it will consume you. Okay. So if that resonated, make sure you comment down below. So Cancer, I'm going to go ahead and use the Romance Angel Oracles deck. Let's go ahead and throw cards down. This is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Romance Angel Oracle. Let your friends help you. True love, reconciliation, this could be the one, and children. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, give your relationship a chance. Okay, so you need to work on your partner. So for this, I feel like this is it's kind of a reflection with the second reading. You need to give your relationship a chance. You need to have your friends help you out. For some of you, you're fixated so much on your partner or the relationship, you need to start reconnecting with other human beings. You need to start having an identity for yourself. It's okay, to ask your friends, hey, let's go, can we hang out? Let's have like a girls' weekend trip, something, just to try to cheer you up. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, true love, reconciliation. If you're wondering whether if you're going to get back with your ex or your partner, you're kind of on and off again, you may be separated, but you may be speaking to a counselor or a therapist, there's going to be a reconciliation. This could be the one, okay? Now, for those who are single, who are not even fixated, on anybody, there is going to be somebody from your past. It's going to be a reconciliation. This could be somebody that you've not dated, or if you dated, it was such a long time ago. It may have been within such a short a period of time. It may be like within like a few weeks or like a couple of months, so it may have been like you dated this person, like 3 years ago, 5 years ago, and it was such a short period of time, but now you reconnect. There's a reconciliation, and you're like, holy crapsicle, they could be the one, right? And this is going to be affected by children. So they could be they could have kids, going through a divorce, they could be a single parent. Just take that into consideration. So that is going to be your reading, Cancer, for June 2021. If that resonated, comment down below, hit the like button, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching. Be safe. Wash your damn hands. Nanu nanu.